become incompetent. Yeah, gang stalking is one thing. Going to war is another, buddy. And the war that's coming, you ain't gonna last, buddy. All that running around ain't gonna work. No, everybody's gonna be running around, and then you're gonna lose. You're gonna be the first to lose. I promise you that. You're gonna be the first to lose. You probably kill yourself. When anarchy does come, I'm telling you, the people that practice psychosis, the gang stalkers, they're gonna be the first to lose. They're gonna be the first to lose because your mind is really severed. You just don't know it is until you slow down. When you slow down, you're gonna see that you're not able to last and make it. I know you're running, you're driving yourself crazy. But when you slow down, that's why half of them can't go home. You know why they can't go home? You know why they can't leave a war alone when they already lost? Because if they slow down, they're gonna die. If they slow down and hear their own thoughts on what all they've done, they're gonna die. They're gonna kill themselves. So they have to keep going until they burn out, until they die off. That's what happens to people like that. With all the gangs talking and everything they're doing, they gotta keep doing it so that's the only way they can live. If they slow down, they have to face themselves. They have to live and face themselves in some apartment or probably an apartment or some place where they're living. They have to face themselves. So they have to run. A human being like that has to keep running until they die off. It's like salmon going upstream to die. They have to keep going upstream in the opposite direction. Oh, that's good. They have to keep going upstream in the opposite direction until they die. Like salmon does. Like salmon does. That's all it is. And that's why the reason why you can't stop it ain't because they're relentless. If they slow down, they're going to kill themselves. See, that's how smart I am. If you slow down, you're going to die. You're going to have to face yourself. And guess what? Karma, the reaping and sowing process, which that's the biblical term, which you call karma, which is reciprocity or good consequences or good consequences or bad consequences according to your actions. That's going to get you too. That's going to get you too. On top of the fact that you slow down, seeing yourself and seeing what you've done, and you have to live with yourself. All of that's going to be coming at you like a midnight train. All of that's going to be coming at you like a midnight train, buddy. So for all you people that's thinking that's flattered by how relentless they are, don't be flattered by that. The only reason they going like that because they ain't got nowhere to go. If they slow down, they're gonna die. They're gone. They're dead already. I guarantee you. This is the difference. Looking at the world of COVID-19 and everything that's in it, knowing they had their part of why it is the way it is, they're not going to survive. They're not going to survive it. This is something they're not going to survive. So they have to fight to the end until they're destroyed. Because if some will slow down and kill themselves. Some will be too fearful and coward to do so. So guess what? They're going to stay here. They're going to play games until they die. Because in actuality, they already dead. Listen, you can't make this up. So I know why you're here. Because if you go anywhere else, you're dead. In other words, whenever this all ends for you, not for me, for you, when it all ends for you, you're going to die. I promise you that. When America turns a corner and there's no more America, you're going to die. That's when it's really going to happen. When the first wave of death and suicide is going to happen in America with the gang stalkers. When the plug is pulled on America. When the plug is pulled on America, that's when it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a wave of suicide and death because there's nothing else left and they don't know what to do. They ain't got nothing else to do. They lose all purpose and all hope. And all hope is gone. You'll see. You'll see soon.